Now, I made a decree, I gave out an order that men that are part of GMS are to do, besides them going out on the highways and the byways, whether it be on a Friday, whether it be on a Saturday, and whether it be 2 days out of the week. And then there's another gathering that you should do with other brothers, like brothers that are near to you. And then there's a way for you to, put up a live stream, and then you can have two brothers can be talking from two different places on the planet. But besides that, you're to do 3 videos, and I said 3 videos at least 10 minutes long. Now certain dudes got attitudes with that, and some guys even left. Now these guys that left and had an attitude with it were definitely not Stoics. They were definitely not disciplinarians, because I didn't say anything wrong. See, in order for you to be a part of Great Millstone, you got to put in work. Okay, this is not just being in something that you can tell people, yeah, I'm a member of Great Millstone or GMS. No, if you're in this thing, this is about growing, all right? This is not about being stagnant. And that's why a lot of guys fell off. And that's why a lot of certain guys are getting kicked out. We will not tolerate niggas in GMS.
Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Akim, that's out there constantly pushing out this word in sincerity and in truth. Lord will, this is edifying. Just going in, just laying back in on the Apostle Tahar, on this being stoic, men of GMS being stoic, man. I'm not gonna go in on in as detail, of course, as he did. I'm just basically just going in on the word stoic. All right, and I'm gonna bring out some examples of stoic men that's in the scripts. Start off on 2 Timothy 2 and verse 3. Though therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. So that's telling us right there. That's what we need to do. We got to endure it. Just like the actual word stoic, the word itself, the definition, it's a person who can endure pain or hardship without showing their feelings or complaining. So that's being stoic. A person who can endure pain or hardship without showing their feelings or complaining. All right. So again, 2 Timothy 2 and 3. Though therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shah Mashiach, no man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. So, we know that the Most High, Yahweh Shah, Lord will, we part of that elect, and we've been chosen to be that. So we have to be stoic, man, to be going through this. Stoic men. All right. The next one I'm gonna go to is and these some basic scriptures, but they definitely it's just a good reminder, to go to these scriptures, man, when you're not feeling stoic, because I'm not saying that we always gonna feel that way, but we here at Great Millstone, we don't go in off of our feelings, man. We base things off of these scriptures, man, off of facts, off of the truth. And that's what that's what gets us through, man. That's what make us different from the rest of these Israelites, so-called these Israelite groups. All right. Ephesians chapter 6. And I'm gonna start at verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. So that's how we actually being stoic, because it's not us, It's the Most High that got us being. So if we just be who the Most High is, who he has us to be, then we're gonna be stoic men, because we were created. If we think about it from the beginning, man, The Most High chose us. Lord will, we are those men. That he chose us from the beginning. So that's how you know that we are those men, man. And you got to have faith and believe that too, you know, because you don't have no proof to go back to your lineage, back to, you know, to anything. We just basing it off of faith. Verse 11, put on the whole armor of the power that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not, and this is it, man. Because being stoic, man, this does not mean that we all tough guys walking around with our chests out, you know, our heads up in the sky. Even though, you know, you're going to have that sense of, what would you call it? You courageous, you know. You're not walking around with your head down and nothing, but you're not proud. You know, you walking when you have some confidence about yourself. And that's because it is. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So that's why, man, we know that this battle that we going being stoic men is not about wrestling against flesh and blood, man, but against principalities and spiritual. It's all spiritual. So it's nothing that have to do with this physical realm, man, even though it's going to show in the physical, but ultimately it comes from the spiritual. All right, I'm going to go into another one. Another scripture. Romans 12. And I'm going to start at verse 1. And it reads, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the power, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice. And to be stoic, man, you got to present your body a living sacrifice. Because, of course, man, you're going to, it's like the definition of a stoic, a person who can endure pain or hardship. So, of course, man, you're going to have to endure it, man. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the power, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the power, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world. So you can't be conformed to this world. You can't be a replica of this world. And if you look up that word conformed, basically that's what it is. It's like a pattern, you know, something that you just trace over. You just exactly like everybody else. So don't be conformed to this world. It's telling us not to be conformed to this world, but be ye transformed. And being transformed, it's like, it's not like, but it's metamorphing. Be ye transformed, you know, like a butterfly. Go from a centipede to a butterfly, or a tadpole to a frog, and even going from a boy to a man. You know, we transform. So that's how we are in this truth, man. You got to be transformed. Be transformed by how? By the renewing of your mind. And the way you renew your mind is by, for one, you got to pray. You know, you need to be praying. I mean, you could pray that prayer. Pray that the Most High renew your mind, help renew your mind constantly. So praying, you know, fasting, studying, and like our motto here in the LA is pray, fast, study, and work out. That'll help renew your mind, man. Watching these videos, just constantly stand in the spirit. When we say stand in the spirit, that means just you're not thinking carnally all the damn time. You could pray that prayer to be more spiritually minded than carnal, you know. And verse 2, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the power. All right. So that's it for that one. Let me go to an example of a stoic person, of a stoic man. And this whole chapter go hard. Psalms 23. I'm sure a lot of people know this one. Probably could quote it right off the top of your head. And it reads, Yahweh is mine. That's who people ignorantly call God. His real name is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai. So Yahweh, Psalms 23, Yahweh is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Man, this is an example of this David. This is David, man. Just, you could see, you could hear it, man. You could hear that he's a stoic man. You know, a man of, you know, of courage. He said, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. See, that's that going back to this, to the actual definition of being stoic. A person who can endure pain or hardship without showing their feelings or complaining. He's not complaining, but he's going in. Watch, look how he says it. He said, they prepare us a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. And then he says on the last verse, verse 6, surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of Yahweh forever. And this David is cold, man. He really going in on you know, where he rejoiced, man. He always rejoicing, you know, in spite of all the BS he be going through. He constantly, that's why he's a man after Yahweh's own heart, you know. It's because of the things that he would go through, but he still would keep a, you know, a good head about himself. All right. One more. Lord will. Well, I'm gonna just quote it. You can look it up, and I'm gonna finish this video. It's gird up your loins like a man. You know, that's a scripture. If you just look it up, you'll find it. But gird up your loins like a man, and that's what you gotta. That's what you gotta be in. It's true. Our camp leader, he always tell us that, man. He always say, first you gotta be a man in this truth. First, take care of your business, you know, and then you'll be a man of the Lord, you know. So first you gotta be a man in this truth, man. And gird up your loins, man. That just means, you know, you gotta pull yourself together at times. You ain't gonna have somebody holding your hands in this truth all the time, you know. Maybe as a babe, you might get, you know, get coached, you know, here, but this is nothing like how the world is, man. Cause we're not raising up children. We're raising up men to be, if you look at it, man, raising up men to be leaders of the earth, man, of this world. So how can we have cowards, you know? How could we have men that's not stoic in this, man? I'm finish up the Apostle Tahar. I'm gonna play this right here and finish it up with it. Let's see, start right here and let it finish. All right, Lord will y'all brothers edified. Shalom.
Only dealing with the spirit that we're given to you, for lack of a better term, is stoicism. And the Apostle Paul was a stoic. He might have not called himself a stoic, but based upon the definition, he would be a stoic, man. He did what he had to do. The ones of you brothers, you might not want to do a video. You might not want to go out. There's certain days when the weekend come, you might not want to go out there and speak, but you do it anyway. You get up and do it. A guy in a like you know what I noticed going to various gyms in the U.S. A lot of these guys that go to the gyms, they don't push it like they supposed to push it. They don't push it like I pushed it back when I was boxing. When I was boxing back when I was young, I would be a stoic. I knew I had to get up in the morning and do my miles. I knew I had to go to the gym. I knew I had to eat right. I knew I had to go to sleep at a certain time. If you had friends that want to hang out with you, you had to cut them friends off, man. So you guys in the future that want to join GMS, you better be ready to work, man. Anyway, with that, I'm gonna say shalom.